from the station that's on your side. This is Channel 7 News Good Morning Arkansas.
After this break, we're going to share some home buying pandemic myths with you. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back into Good Morning Arkansas. Our buddy Patrick Dennis, a loan officer at the Bank of Little Rock Mortgage, joins us now. He's going to be talking about some home buying pandemic myths. Maybe these are things you've read about, you've heard, maybe you've talked with neighbors or friends, and we've got an expert on to explain what you need to know about buying a home, renting a home, different options with the home buying process, or if you already own a home, maybe some of the things you could look at today. Patrick, thanks again for joining us. Let's talk about the safety of purchasing homes right now in an uncertain market, and certainly things have looked better in terms of stock market and what the economy might look like, but things trending on the opposite direction. The bad trend is what we're seeing with COVID-19 numbers in the last month or so. So what can you tell us about the safety of purchasing a home right now? Is it safe?
Yeah, so it's as safe as can be. So I think we've taken the proper precautions in the industry as far as realtors go, title companies, mortgage companies. You'll see a lot more showings of homes that are being, via Zoom, like we're doing now, Skype. They're also making contactless showings physically where, you're not touching anything, you're not touching the door, you got booties on and face masks. So I really think the industry has stepped up to make that happen, and as well as the title companies doing contactless closings. And I do everything virtually and online as well from start to finish.
All right, one myth that we need to talk about today. No one is buying. True or false?
Completely false. It is a booming market right now. It's crazy. We're working night and day, which is a great thing. Overall, in May of 2020, the home index rate has risen to 99.6 on sales, which is amazing. It's the busiest I've been in the 15 years I've been doing this. So there's just, and there's several reasons too. We're seeing, incredible rates out there. When the stock market is having a tough time, rates tend to get lower, and that's working for our benefit, whether it's purchases or refis. I also think you're seeing a different kind of buyer out there. So you're seeing people that are buying houses with yards. They're moving out to the country a little bit more. They're looking for pools, a place to put a basketball court up, just the stay-at-home thing.
Looking for space. What about this? Okay. Myth, true or false? Better to be a renter right now or a homeowner?
It's just about always better to be a homeowner than a renter. You're really limited on what you can do, in this time where we're staying at home. You're limited on what you can do when you're renting. Can you paint something in your house? Can you put that basketball goal up? Can you do something to your backyard? You really can't. You're controlled by whoever owns the home. So homeowning in that case is a better option. And now, if you're looking at rates the way they are, and what you're paying in rental fees, you're going to pay just about always. You're going to pay less for a mortgage, and part of that you're paying yourself. You're not just paying the bank. You're paying down that principal. When you're renting, you're just paying that to the homeowner and really not getting enough out of it. So if you can afford to, I would say give us a call, get pre-qualified, we'll get you there.
Speaking of qualification, how about this? Is it a myth that you can't qualify for a mortgage if you don't have a full-time job?
Yeah, so that's a complete myth. We've for years, we always hear that. There's 25 million Americans out there that qualify for a mortgage with part-time income. So whether you have that 45-hour-a-week office job, or you're a nurse and you're working 25 hours a week, as long as we can do three things. We want to verify that it's stable income, it's reliable income, and it's really likely to continue in the future. Those are the key aspects. If you've got part-time income, it's been for 2 years, or it's part of your given field that you went to school for, give us a call. We'll get you qualified.
Now, the 20% for a down payment is something that was always, kind of pushed from my family. Hey, do what you can. Try to get to 20%. Explain again.
Right.
20%, the necessity, or it's not necessity, the different programs available. I know that right. Might be an older way of thinking about it, but there's a lot of different options these days where you don't need 20%, right?
It really is. Yeah, it's a myth. Now you want to put 20% down if you're trying to avoid private mortgage insurance, but you can still avoid that private mortgage insurance with 5% down. We have programs to be able to do that. So one program that we're really keying in on too is a Home Ready program or a Home Possible program. They're both geared toward first-time home buyers. It's 3% down. The mortgage insurance is really low. They've knocked it down significantly. Your rate is in the low threes for the most part.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an incredible program, and it also goes toward that multiple people living in the home scenario where you can count some of the income from a boarder or a renter. And right now we're seeing a lot of this, multi-generational cohabitation in houses. Since daycare is a little iffy, it's good to have that grandparent in there who can take care of the kids while the parents are off working. Little things like that, and that helps. So, but there's other programs. We have VA loans, no money down for our deserving veterans who have fought for our freedom. Rural development is no money down. So, yeah, truly 20% down is a myth.
All right, Patrick, thank you so much for joining us. Go to blrmortgage.com for more information. We'll talk with you next time.
That sounds great. Chris, thanks for having me.
All right, thank you.